Hello, all you coin collectors out there, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have the half crown from the United Kingdom from 1970, and this is just a magnificent coin. It says Fid Def at the top, Defender of the Faith. Here there's an E, and here there's an R on each side of the shield. Elizabeth Regina, or Queen Elizabeth. We have the crown on top of the shield, and then we have four sections of the shield. We have the three lions lying down, and if we can get that, there's it's really hard to see this, but you can see there's a lion there, lion there, lion. They're all lying down. That's a symbol of England, and here's three more. Over here we see a lion rampon, or standing up, and that's the symbol of Scotland. And then down here we see the harp, which is a symbol of Northern Ireland. If we tip it up, we see that it's just incredibly shiny. This has a beaded outer rim, and it is a reeded edge coin, or it has these kind of reeds in it, and very shiny. This is a cupro nickel coin. This is not a silver coin, even though it is a proof coin. If we flip it down like that, you see just incredible detail in it. Elizabeth II, Dea Gratia, Regina, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, and we see the laureate wreath of the Mary Gillick portrait here. And if we tip it like that, we see a little bit more definition, and then the ribbons flowing out the back. So this is a Mary Gillick portrait. First came out in 1953, and has been on this particular coin since 1954. Did they change the image on it somewhat in 1954? The 1970 version, so it's from 1954 to 1970. This is the last year it was made. This is the essentially pre-decimalization version. That's not very good. How if we get it tipped up a little bit like this? Yeah, so these are very hard coins to illuminate, and then you can see how shiny they are. This version was only made in proof sets in 1970, so you won't find this in general circulation. In fact, you won't find any after 1967 in general circulation. This coin initially came out in silver in 1551. So, and in 1601 it became part of the British currency, and then in 1946 they changed it to a copper nickel blend. It weighs 14.138 grams and is 32 millimeters in diameter and 2.2 millimeters in thickness. In the 1800s, it was exchangeable for a $50. This isn't, of course, an 1800 $50. This is a 62 Franklin. But this particular coin was a little bit, you see, it's a little bit smaller, the $50. But in the 1800s, the silver, I guess, was close enough in silver value to the American half so that it was exchangeable in some areas, and actually called a British $50 in some places, apparently. And you need to remember, of course, back then the coinage didn't matter so much as the amount of silver in it mattered. Now, this coin, when they stopped making it in 1970, they demonetized it, or took it out of circulation, and made it so it had no exchange value in 1971 on August 31st. So this coin only lasted about a year. It was never in general circulation, and you can get one now for somewhere $5 to $7 US plus shipping. And the only way you're going to get one like this is to actually pull it from a proof set. I believe they made 750,000 proof sets in 1970, and so this one I actually pulled from a proof set. All right, well, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel, and we have our magnificent half crown from 1970. Oh, I should show you the initials of the engraver here. And there it is. Cecil Thomas, who engraved this coin, put his initials right down here. And I like to try to make sure that we see the engraver's initials whenever we look at these. And there's a CT right there underneath the shield. Now, of course, I didn't show you the engraver's initials on the Mary Gillick, because back then the standard was not to put engraver's initials on the coin, especially on an image of the Queen. So that's all we have from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.